Hello and welcome to another How to Draw Stuff with me, Calvin Ennis. Okay, this time around I'm going to show you how to draw a cartoon crocodile. So it's a nice easy character design, this one. As usual, I'm going to start off with some simple shapes, then add on a few layers of detail. So to kick things off, we need a circle. This circle is going to be your crocodile's head. Now we need to add on the snout area, so kind of a long bit on there. At the moment it looks a little bit like a beak. Once we add some more details in there, this will make your character's kind of long nose. Now we're going to add on this down here for the body. This is going to be kind of quite a cute, short sort of crocodile. Back here, I'm going to sketch in a little circle, and this is going to be the thigh for your back leg. Which means we need another one down here, but you can only see a little bit of this one for the leg on the other side. Now, up here we need our tail, so let's just add that in there. And we need to get our feet on. So our feet are going to be a bit like that to begin with. It's kind of a slightly rounded triangle. Again, there. And let's just very simply put one little hand, another little hand. So we're not going to put any detail on there just yet. That's enough for us to get started. Now we've got the basic layout, we can start adding in a few little details to actually make this guy look like a crocodile. So let's start off up here with a couple of nostrils. Now coming down the front, we're going to have our crocodile's mouth, and we want this to come all the way back, right back here. Okay, so really long, most of the length of the head. Then let's put a few little teeth in there, pointing downwards, and a little bit of the cheek. Now up here is where we have our eyes. So let's just sketch one eye in there, another eye in there. Again, a little pupil on each one. Nice and simple for now. Now with these eyes, we want these to be kind of like popping up a little bit from the head. So we're going to add in a ridge there and a ridge there. And then just follow this around, and this gives us the shape of the back of your crocodile's head. Now coming on to the hands, we're going to keep these really simple. We really don't want too much detail on this. So just 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. So now this is not realistic when it comes to crocodile's hands, but for this drawing it's absolutely fine. Down to the feet, we're going to give 3 little toes. So 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And you can see this is kind of starting to come together now. So up on the nostril, the 2 nostrils pointing forwards there, and down all the way down the back here, we want to add on some spikes. So you'll see how as you come down onto the tail, instead of just going on the back, you come in over this guideline, and this just gives a little bit of depth to your tail, makes it a little bit more sort of 3D. Now the jawline here leaves us this space here, okay, on the belly. Now on the belly we want to just add a little line in there, and these slightly curving downwards gives us some ridges along our belly. I want to continue these on the bottom of the tail. So again, same direction, got these little lines, and there we go. And now we can go over this and we can start darkening off these lines a little bit, thickening them up so you start to lose some of the guidelines that you sketched in. So let's start off doing the pupils up here. Just go around those eyes. Now we want the bottom of the eyes to actually be hidden slightly by this ridge. Bring these ridges back for the top of your crocodile's nose. And again, go around the eye. Just go around these so they're a little bit darker, a little bit more prominent. And then we come to the thigh. Now, this top bit of the thigh, we don't want to draw in. We want to kind of lose that. But we do want to come around here and have a little bit there. Now, leaving that little gap makes it look like your crocodile's leg is growing from the animal. If you draw the whole thing around, it's going to look like a ball is stuck onto your character. So this just brings it to life just a little bit more. Again, let's go over those bits that we want to keep. The 1, 2, 3 little toes and 2 little lines. Gives us a little crease on the bottom of the foot. Let's do the same thing over here. So we want 1, 2, 3, bringing it around, then underneath, and 2 little lines for the crease on the bottom of the foot. And now we've got the belly. So where we've drawn these lines in, if you look between each one, we're just going to do a little bump. This gives a nice little extra shape to your belly. We'll do the same on the tail. So between these lines, nice little bump. There we go. And then we're just thickening up the lines that we want to keep, so you start to lose the guidelines that you've drawn in. Now, a lot of these guidelines you can rub out afterwards, or if you draw lightly enough, you won't need to. I've drawn them a little bit darker today, just so you can see them. But you do want to keep your guidelines nice and light. Again, if you want to watch a tutorial on how important guidelines are and how to do effective guidelines, you can check that out on my YouTube channel. Here we go. Just thickening up a few of these lines. Let's go back over this mouth, and you see how this guy is starting to come together. Let's just go on the bottom of that jaw there, and not all the way back again. We're leaving a little bit of a gap there. Same reason we do it on the thigh, so it looks like the head is actually growing from your crocodile rather than just sort of plonked on there. And then let's just go over these really simple little hands. Now on these kind of plates on the belly, let's just follow this line. Keeping with the curve, and drawing these lines in gives them a little bit of depth, kind of makes them pop out. There's a nice little bit of texture to your character. Same on the back here. There we go. And then we're just gonna shade in a couple of little areas just to bring this guy to life. So you've got the spikes along the back. Let's get a little bit on the thigh there, on the bottom of the tail. And again, under here where the foot's kind of blocking out a bit of the belly. This back leg, again, we can shade that just a touch. Same with the arm that's hidden at the back, where it's not getting quite as much light. And underneath your crocodile's jaw, and again, just a little bit under the mouth here, just where that top lip is kind of hanging over the bottom lip. Let's just shade in those nostrils a little bit. And just a little bit on the back of the head there. And then we can just add in a couple of little bits of pattern here. Just basically a few little spots, not too many, but just to break up these areas where it's really sort of a little bit bland, a little bit clear. Just adds a little bit of detail to your crocodile. A couple around the eye there, and just one or two on the nose. Okay, we don't want too much detail on there, don't want to get carried away with it. And there we go. Let's just stick this guy on a little bit of grass. A little bit of shade underneath, just so he's not floating in midair. And there he is. There's your simple, very cute cartoon crocodile. Starting off with a few simple shapes and then just adding in the detail as you go along. So thanks for joining me again. Have fun drawing your cartoon crocodiles as ever. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. And I will see you all again next time.